Hello, Christina's World Kitchen. I'm Christina Martinez-Williams, Kaileileia Martinez-Williams. We are actually going to make her recipe. She makes steak at home on a regular basis, like sometimes every day, for her lunch, I think, or breakfast. I'm not sure. Which one?
Lunch.
For her lunch. And she has determined a really delicious way to make it. And so we're going to make it here. We are in Benicarlo in Spain for our world school trip. We travel every 3 months for a month at a time, and this is our month of travel. This is the very beginning of it. We're in Vanessa's house, and she's out of town for a couple nights. And so we have first 2 really long steaks. So they're equal to a pound of steak. And they look like this. And Kaileileia is putting, it's like half a tablespoon of butter around, melting it so that it's in underneath the steak. And then she has a very specific way that she's going to teach us on how she does this steak. And she's done it so many times that she's found the way that is the best way that she thinks. And I agree because it smells so good. So I agree that it's the best way to do her steak. So it's almost not a recipe, but it is at the same time.
But just so you know, she put the steak on the pan before the butter, but you're supposed to put the butter on the pan before the steak.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to try to move the butter around a little bit more so that it's underneath the steak. And then tell me where you're watching from. Happy Mother's Day to all of you who are mothers. If you are a mother, put me in the comments. I would love to say Happy Mother's Day to you. I am excited that Kaileileia is going. I'm finally getting to have her steak recipe because I've been smelling it for lots of weeks. All right. Now, she's going to tell you the next steps.
So the next, basically you just wait. I have a stopwatch to see how long it takes for one side to cook and then the other side. So you just wait for it to cook on one side until like it's not as raw on one side, and then you flip it over. So it doesn't need to look completely done on one side before you flip it, and then you flip it.
And then what? How much longer do you do it after you flip it?
That's why I have a stopwatch.
Okay, did you start it?
Yep.
Oh. Okay, she just started it. What are you doing to celebrate Mother's Day? What do you like to do? If you're a mother, put me in the comments. I would love to know. I'm a mother, obviously, with Kaileileia and Soraya. We walked to the beach today. It was very, very, very windy. She was in the waves a lot. I would have been there too, except that it's too cold for my liking. Or even my ability. I feel like it's my ability. I don't have an ability anymore for cold water. And then we're gonna go walk before the sun sets. Hopefully, we'll see if we get to walk before the sun sets. And see, the sun doesn't set. This is the eastern coast of Spain, so the sun isn't gonna set over the water, but it might still be really, really pretty because there's a lot of clouds right now. So we're going to see. So I'm going to show you what it's looking like. So right now, we have not put any seasoning or spices on it yet. And she still has a stopwatch going. So she's at 3 seconds so far.
No, it's been a minute.
Oh, a minute and 6 seconds. I'm sorry. I read it
3
as...
seconds?
Yeah, that is...
Yeah.
I don't know. I read it wrong. Okay. Tell me what you like to do. I don't know. Well, right now I'm solo here, so I have to be with my girls. But I also sometimes like taking some time alone on Mother's Day. And then I like when my family tells me things that they appreciate about me or what they appreciate about me as a mom. I speak that to myself every day, and so I need to get that from myself, but I also love to hear what they say. And I got a nice note from my husband today about what he thinks, and I got one from my mom. And the girls haven't yet told me. They've told me Happy Mother's Day, but not yet why they like me.
I forgot.
Why they love me. All right, so we're at 2 minutes. We're looking like this so far. Tell me if you are eating anything special, if you're doing anything special today. I like to do the things that I like to do on Mother's Day, like my choice. So my choice is that we're going to walk to see the sunset. And my choice maybe that we play a game. Maybe. We'll see if we have time.
Do you have room to flip it?
There's like a little hole in these. Look at how it's bubbling in that little hole.
There's no room to flip it with?
Kind of.
You have to get it.
Okay.
Hi guys, this is my recipe. So credits to me.
All right, we're gonna use these. We don't have like an actual special other than this.
Can you like?
Yep. Or is
so
it ready?
No, so I can just see how it is on this side.
Oh.
So you can tell.
So we're gonna look so we can see. She can see how it looks like on the other
It's
side.
at 3 minutes so far.
Okay, mira.
Not yet.
Okay, mira este lado.
Not yet.
Okay. So I'll show you what they look like. This is what it looks like on this side. It's starting, you can tell it's starting to turn a few colors on the top, but it's not. This is a paella pan. Paella is from here. It is from Valencia. So kind of cool that in this house there's 3 paella pans. This is the biggest one, and then there's a couple smaller ones. Ooh, we are sinking. Let me see if I can turn this, angle it down a little bit more. All right. Oh, do you see a little brown? I see a little brown. The other side is more.
Yeah, make sure it doesn't get stuck.
Okay. We're making sure it doesn't get stuck to the pan.
And I think mine at
Yep.
4:30.
Okay, 4 minutes and 30 seconds, we're gonna flip it. And now this just depends a little bit on the thickness of your steak. Our steaks on this corner over here are a lot thinner than on this corner over here. Now, there's a special thing that we're doing. So we have 3 tablespoons, 1 per person, of butter. And Kaileileia said that we're gonna melt that now. I think.
Yep.
We're gonna melt it now. Oh, we're gonna flip it. So that was 4 minutes and 30 seconds. I'll let you see what it looks like. You can. Okay. Now you can see that there's a little bit of brown parts and a little bit of not so brown parts. But everything is already pretty cooked. So now what, Kylie?
We just wait a little bit more.
Okay, so we're waiting a little bit more. This is Kaileileia's steak. It's like a butter steak.
You could just leave it like that if you want to eat it like that, but I'm pretty sure my sister doesn't like eating it kind of like chewy type stuff. So if I'm gonna make it be more cooked.
Okay, and then so we have some spices, but she said not to put them on yet.
Yeah, you put them on after you put the steak on the plate.
Okay.
So that the spices are more enhanced.
We put the steak on the cutting board and then, yeah, so we can cut it. Yeah.
Because I cut mine first and then put this spice on. I don't know why, but.
All right, so how are you going to tell us tell us where you're watching from. Let me say Happy Mother's Day to you if you're a mother. Put I am or me in the comments if you are a mother. We're at 1 minute and 5 seconds on this, on the other side. Yeah. Kaileileia wants to see how it looks on the other side. And that's how it looks on that side.
Oh.
Huh?
Okay. So far, we're at 1 minute and 35 seconds. Not exactly, but I think it's gonna keep cooking on this side until like 2 minutes or 2 minutes and a half, and it's already at 2 minutes, so we're just gonna do 2 minutes and a half, and then it should be good, or maybe 2:45, because I don't know how they like it cooked. But. I think the butter exploded in the microwave. So that's what my mom's cleaning up right now. So and it's at 2:17. So very soon. Alright.
Lisa?
Yeah.
All right, so now we're going to take this and put it onto our board where we're going to cut it and serve it from. And then Kaileileia is going to talk to you about the spices and the butter. But I'm going to turn this off. Let me move this. Scoop it.
Did it explode off the bottom?
No. All right, turn the camera, por favor, Kaileileia. All right.
Okay, so we have our beautiful steak right here. And there's only 2 spices, so that's why I think she said it wasn't really a recipe, but sorta. So, salt, whatever type of salt.
This is Atlantic sea salt.
Yeah. And then garlic. It's in Spanish, that's why. Anyways, so you can either put the spices after you cut it, which is what I do, and I don't know why I do it, because I just cut it and then I put it back together to look like a steak, and then I just like go like that over it
Across all of it?
Mm-hmm.
Una vez?
Not like too well, depending on how you like it spiced.
Well, how do you like it spiced? We're doing yours.
I do it like very gently, like that, and then back over again. And then for this one, just like once over.
Okay.
You can either put the spices when it's cut or like when it's just full. Yeah.
Okay.
And then for the butter, you can put when you have your steak all ready. Then you can take some butter and then melt it, and then you can dip your steak in the butter, even though it already has butter, but you can't really taste it. So that's why I add this. But the butter doesn't have any spices in it.
No spices, so you just dip your bite into the butter. Wow, so good. All right, give her hearts. Share this video. This is what she has been eating for lunch. Like chuck steak is what it is. From Aldi. It's like one of these chuck steaks, I think. For lunch and for several weeks. This is how she's been making it. So I wanted her to share it with us. And we're going to have it tonight. It's going to be so good. So let us know if you're a mom. Happy Mother's Day. I hope you feel celebrated and loved. I think all moms are amazing and absolutely strong. I think that to be a mom, you have to be strong. So all of you are strong. There is some way in your being that you are strong. I know that for sure. And like, heart, share this video, and hello and goodbye from, well, not goodbye, we're here still, in Benicarlo, Spain. From Vanessa's house, my house, to your kitchen, global flavors and healthy plates from around the world.